Hello, ladies and gentlemen, another fantastic edition of UWC Online right here before your eyes. And folks, tonight we got a lot of action, including this big main event we announced last week. It's gonna be Aaron Matthews one-on-one against one of the members of the Wabash Talent Agency, Blake Reed. And speaking of the talent agency and Blake Reed, last week, one of the most deplorable acts imaginable happened. Take a look.
Going on here.
Hot start here, evidently.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Battlezone. I am Kyle James, and joining me on commentary right now is Christian Rose, coming hot off his battle with his hard-fought tag team battle with Bo Sawyer. But, well, right now,
hot start to what should be a main event caliber match, title versus title match even.
Yeah.
Blake Reed sauntering out to ringside only to assault Harker Dirge. The bell, I don't believe the bell has actually rung.
The bell has not rung yet. John Stone with the surprise announcement that this was a title for title match, but then Blake Reed and the Wabash Talent Agency getting involved before it could even start. And
you gotta, mass confusion here. Now, what is that idiot Dickie Wabash gonna do to Harker Dirge? Harker will actually eat him. He's gonna pop his head like a zip.
Just crushing the head of Dickie Wabash right here.
Wait a minute, Blake Reed's got that
belt.
title. Oh my! Hit him right in the temple. Guys, those title belts are nothing to play with. That is a hard piece of metal.
It is, and we see right here, Harker Dirge just been laid out by Blake Reed. What just happened?
With that one moment, Blake Reed has done something that virtually nobody in the history of planet Earth has ever done. He left Harker Dirge laying in the ring. He had to be helped to the back, almost carried out. Now we do have word and confirmation that at Domestic Disturbance, it's gonna be Harker Dirge defending the United Wrestling Coalition Championship against Blake Reed.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another round of UWC Online. Eric Loy along with Aaron Martin and Dr. Nick. We're getting ready to go for what should be an exciting online episode. We have in this opening match a fellow that we know extremely well, Mr. Castle, and a fellow that we've seen a few times has yet to get in the win column, but a young man who I also think has a lot of potential in Sam Knight.
Yeah, he does have a lot of potential indeed. Calls himself the right hand of God. He's got a particular style in the ring. It's pretty straightforward. Just uses a lot of power, a lot of speed to cause a lot of impact. And of course, we all know Alex Castle. He calls himself the self-made monster, and a monster he's shown himself to be.
Many times, and certainly someone who is not afraid to go from point A through point B, through point D or Z or anywhere in between. He'll take the shortest cut possible. And he does not care. He does not care who he's in with. He is not afraid of anything in there. And if there's one thing you have to say about Alex Castle, when he is, see, look at this. When he is focused, he is as dangerous as any wrestler in the ring.
Well, he hasn't lost a whole lot.
And not head to head that time.
Alex Castle definitely does not want to underestimate Sam Knight. I mean, yeah, he's been on a winning streak lately, but at the same time, he's never faced a guy like this before.
See what Sam Knight can bring. I'd like to show this crowd exactly what he can do. I know he's got the raw ability. It's just that there's something that takes him over the top. There he catches that knee. Yeah, so Knight's down. He's already a little bit reeling from that head-to-head knock they took a little while ago.
Now, something I'm interested in is if Alex Castle's head is fully into this, because we do know that ever since Norman has showed up, he has given Alex Castle quite a few headaches. He's got 2 victories over Alex Castle, which is a pretty big deal.
Well, Norman can give anybody a headache if you watch him up. Down goes Knight with a vicious knee again by one of the more vicious wrestlers in the UWC. And then there you go with that paint brushing he does of that foot.
Well, we know what that sets up for normally.
Yeah, here he comes. And whoa!
Sam Knight gets out of there.
Very smart move on Sam Knight's part to roll out of the way.
Well, he had to. We've seen those devastating face washes before. They ended matches, and not by pinfall.
And Knight going up after him. Lands a right. Tries to get him to the side of the ring again. Castle's blocking it a little bit. Now rolls back in. Now Knight's going to travel and bring it back out. Misses at the right. That time goes right to the eyes. Goes Alex Castle.
I'm not so sure Sam Knight wants to go toe-to-toe with Alex Castle like that. He's
Castle's leaving the ring. He's heading for the back, folks.
Sam Knight's going after him.
Oh, no.
I think he caught him. He did indeed catch him, bringing him back into the ring. Just going to throw him into the ring. Sam Knight making sure that this match doesn't end that way.
And trying to beg off a little bit is Alex Castle. Get him while he's down, Sam. And he's asking the crowd. You better believe. Oh, look at this. That's a big mistake.
Asking for a timeout.
Nope. Caught him that time. Castle goes into the ropes. Now throws him in, does Knight. Comes off. Brings him down. In the corner. What's he setting him up for here? Crowd asking him to come on. And a drive. Misses. Ooh, ouch. That ring moved. He nailed probably his collarbone.
And draped his shoulder right across that bar. He's going to send him into the other one.
That collarbone breaks extremely easily.
Now this is the viciousness we were talking about with Alex Castle. He saw a weakness, immediately goes to exploit it. He's got him in the corner.
And just choking him out of that corner with that foot. That collarbone holds the most weight on the body, but it's also, if you hit it just right, it will break the easiest. Maybe the easiest bone to break in a human body.
It very well may be. His might be broken. He took 2 big shots right into that metal. Usually when bone meets metal, it's not a good outcome.
No. It's always smart on a wrestler's part to pick a body part, especially knowing that, like Eric Loy said, his collarbone is definitely hurting from hitting the turnbuckle.
Yeah. But you see, the sadistic side of Alex Castle, he's not going to go directly for the pin.
No, he does.
Yeah.
One of the things that Alex Castle does, and it's a little bit of a downfall on, at least in my opinion, is he likes to play off the crowd and he likes to punish his opponent. Now I'm more on the thought process that you should just go for the pin if you can get it.
If you can, goes head down, ends up head-butting the ring that time, coming off his Castle. Ooh, vicious knee to the side of the head. Castle spending a little too much time with the crowd.
That's what I was just talking about. He likes to jaw with the crowd. He loves them to hate him.
Spent way too long trying to get the pin. He could have probably had it.
Oh, and now Castle's arguing with the referee. Mike Underwood tells him just a 2 count.
Sam Knight's trying to shake the cobwebs. He may have a slight concussion after that kick to the head.
No, he's had that since the beginning. That head-to-head with Castle early on. Now Knight blocks the attempted head spike into the turnbuckle. Now it goes to 1, now 2. And now the momentum's going all Sam Knight's way. 3. The 4th. Crowd says yes. Here he comes. And no, blocked. And into it goes Knight. Oh, Knight says no. And
what a right hand.
Wow, he might be out after that one.
I heard that all the way from up here. What a right hand by Alex Castle.
Castle's shaking his hand off after that. Now again, the paint brushing of the foot. And you know what this leads up to.
He tried this earlier.
Picks his opponent apart.
He tried this earlier. Let's see if it lands this time.
Oh, no. What's that? No, now he just kind of playing with him. That sadistic streak again.
Could be a mistake. Oh, there it is.
Nailed him that time.
Is he going to go for another one?
He just played with him, and now
the referee's going to check and
see if he's out.
Alex Castle is indeed calling for the end.
No, wait a second. Knight's coming around. He's not out. He's not going to win it by a knockout, at least not right now anyway.
I applaud Sam Knight's athleticism, but sometimes you just got to live to fight another
Sam
day.
Knight is asking for it.
Oh, Sam Knight comes back with the right. Oh, a kick very low. Now off the ropes, and a kick to the side of the head, and it's all coming his way. Down he goes. Cover him. He's got him 1, 2.
Oh, that was a close one.
Wow.
Castle just getting the shoulder. What a flurry of offense we've seen from Sam Knight. He's looking like he's setting him up for something else right now.
Well, he certainly pulled out that second or third win from somewhere. Now he's setting up. Crowd's getting behind. They really would like to see him beat Castle at this point. Drive in.
Caught him with a knee as he was running
Caught
in.
it that time. Cover 2.
There it is.
There it is. Used his momentum against him. And that's the ring-wise mentality that Castle has. But his sadistic side almost cost him.
Yeah, it almost did, but he was able to pull out the victory against Sam Knight with a vicious knee coming out of the corner.
I tell you, Sam Knight is going to pull it off. I think this is going to be the year for Sam Knight. But he's just this far away from getting those wins. And once he does, I don't think there's going to be much stopping this guy.
There might not be. Well, what an exciting first round matchup we just had. We've got a lot more to come tonight. We've got Mike Vandy taking on Shank Barzini. He's going to be here. We've also got a huge main event with Blake Reed taking on Aaron Matthews. That's all later on. Stick around.
Storm season in the Midwest, and the clouds are rolling in, but not as concerning are they as the storm brewing within me, and as the lightning flashes and the thunder shall crash with the intensity as I kick down the doors and slam through all my foes, and the rains of the deluge of intensity will not have any surcease as I reign through the lands and continue to conquer, for I am the fiercest of all the riders. Have the innocent stand aside, and the foes shall fall.
Well, I can tell you, ladies and gentlemen, the level just went up about 25 notches of crazy because Shank Barzini is in the ring.
This is the first time our UWC Online audience is seeing Shank Barzini, and I think what you just said is even an understatement.
Maybe so. Maybe the number should be higher. Shank Barzini is out there, and that is, I'm talking levels of Pluto and beyond the solar system. It'll be an interesting matchup with Mark Vandy, of course, has graduated himself into the elites of the UWC. Very close to becoming the UWC champion not that long ago.
He came very close. Now, Mark Vandy might have a screw or two loose himself up there.
Right, but his eventually gets around to winning the match.
Right.
And he has a general direction. Shank Barzini's direction kind of veers off every once in a while.
Well, the real thing about him is what direction.
This is true.
Because I don't even think he knows where he's going half the time.
Well, right now he's going across the ring, up and waits to go over. Tries to roll him over for the pin and gets two. And just got stomped. That is a big, big boot. Whoa, wait a second. And rolls him up. Two. Now you can see. You can see for someone who is a rather cerebral person and wrestler that Mark Vandy is. I don't know if you gentlemen had a chance to talk with him outside the ring, but as long as you don't bring up politics, he's quite an interesting fellow to talk to. But he's going up against a wrestler who has no logic whatsoever to his action. This could really throw him off.
It seems to be throwing him off right now. Mark Vandy just pacing outside the ring, trying to gather himself.
Despite the unorthodox style of Shank Barzini, I I myself have actually seen the individual, you know, in his natural state, so to speak. Even though he doesn't really have a specific direction, regardless of his matches, they're always high caliber, regardless.
Absolutely. You're talking about someone whose focus is on a different plane of existence than everybody else. He grabs the rope. Look at the pin now. He's showing the effects of several stomps by Vandy. That's how big those boots, size 16, 17.
Well, not only is Mark Vandy a cerebral wrestler, but he's a very vicious one. He has really taken it to everybody since he's gotten here to the UWC. It doesn't matter who we put against him. He has really shown us what he can do.
He showed us that in the four-way match he had that a while ago. They got him that match with Harker Dirge. 1, 2, and a roll up. That's what you kick out as a roll away by Shank Barzini.
Whatever gets the job done. He's just standing on his hand.
Yeah. The interesting thing about this match, especially coming from a health professional of my field, the level of pain tolerance that Mr. Barzini has is way different than anyone else.
He seems to almost enjoy it. Now look, that's a very unorthodox way to get away from that.
That is indeed, but effective.
Comes out with the shoulder block, rolls over the top. Vandy looking for something now, gets popped. Gets popped again. A third time right in the beard. And a headbutt. Still hasn't taken the big man down. No, now the strap's coming down a little bit. Kind of the universal sign. Flying shoulder block into the side of the head.
Yeah, put it right into the side of the head of Mark Vandy. Mark Vandy might not know where he is right now. He is not prepared for somebody like Shank.
Definitely something different I've ever seen, but effective.
I'm not sure Shank Barzini really knows where he is most of the time.
Probably not.
Does he even know who he is most of the time?
I'm not sure.
He just got hung out to dry by Mark Vandy.
Now Vandy, again, a very cerebral wrestler, not playing short.
Oh, there's the knee. We've seen that knee take out so many people. Is it going to be enough to take out Shank? There it is.
It's not so much a drop kick as a running knee.
Yeah, it's just a knee to the face. Very, very simple. Very effective.
And Vandy again finding the way to get from point A to B is straight through the head. And that knee took out Shank Barzini. I hope we see more of Shank Barzini if this guy can measure up good. But he didn't do the job against Mark Vandy. Mark Vandy comes out with another win in UWC. We've got a lot more coming up.
Ladies and gentlemen, we here at the United Wrestling Coalition acknowledge the fact that we are not just a UWC entity, but we are also part of a much bigger conglomerate known as the Nosebleed Seats. The Nosebleed Seats covers all professional wrestling action in the central Illinois area. And they talk about announcers and, well, sometimes announcers, and managers, referees, wrestlers, all kinds of different things. But each year, the Nosebleed Seats hands out awards. You know, if you've been to some of our events in the past few weeks, you've seen Referee of the Year went to Mike Underwood, and then somehow Dickie Wabash gets Manager of the Year. I'm pretty sure he'll never let us live that down. Of course, controversy surrounds the Wrestler of the Year award, which was given to the Money Matt Cage, because Matt Cage decided when he was here a few weeks ago to put that award up for grabs in his one-on-one contest with Travis Weir. And Travis beat Matt Cage and won the plaque for the Wrestler of the Year. Well, let me send it to you now, one of our good friends, the mad conservative crime fighter of the St. Louis Wrestling Society and the Nosebleed Seats, with his take on this whole situation.
Live in the stunning turn events at Georgetown, and despite the shenanigans that took place, on behalf of the Nosebleed Seats, which you can follow at facebook.com/Central Illinois Pro Wrestling, and catch the MBS TV right before UWC Online, Wednesday nights at 10 p.m. on UPTV6. I, the mad conservative crime fighter, would like to hereby recognize Travis Weir with the I Defeated the 2015 Wrestler of the Year Matt Cage Award, which we'll get to him sometime in the near future. Travis Weir is now on your shoulders that you travel all across the Midwest and beyond to become a bigger star than just a big star in Georgetown, Illinois. A lot is riding on your shoulders. Take this opportunity and make the most of it.
Wednesday nights after Lucha Underground, Tune in to UPTV6 for a full hour of pro wrestling in Central Illinois, starting off with the nosebleed seats, presenting action from across the region, news and interviews, followed by UWC Online with weekly episodic wrestling from Georgetown. That's the NDS TV at 10 p.m., followed by UWC Online at 10:30 p.m., only on UPTV6.
Introducing first the challenger, hailing from Tall Cedar Ranch in Clay County, Illinois, weighing in at 386 pounds, Eric Loy. And his opponent, accompanied to the ring tonight by the Minion. Unknown, he is your reigning and defending UWC Online champion. He is the Warden.
The Minion, huh?
The Minion. We have here a wonderful match schedule. This is going to be a very good one. If the last one was any indication, the last time these two met, the Warden beat Frank Wyatt for the UWC Online Championship.
Well, he's brought out something, golem-like minion in white robes.
Just kind of skulking outside the ring. Here we're going to go start this matchup.
And the Warden starts off an arm wringer. He's not going to win a test of strength with Wyatt, that's for sure. Off goes Wyatt, locking down. And the Warden goes to the corner.
Frank Wyatt just kind of telling the crowd that that's not going to work, and telling the Warden, and you're right, he's not going to win a test of strength.
No, he knows better than that.
Where do I begin with the many reasons of why the Warden should be in an institution?
Well, I have a feeling he's been there before.
Well, the question is not where do you begin, but is there an end?
I don't think so. And where in the world did he get such a crazy person to follow him like that?
There are always people willing to follow.
Big shoulder block takedown just puts him right back down. Frank Wyatt telling Warden that this is how this match is going to go.
They'll follow any bright light in the storm, and unfortunately the first light this young person, or whatever it is, found is the one that the Warden is holding.
He drank the Kool-Aid, so to speak.
And Wyatt, again, with those big giant forearms he has, pounding at the head, trying to get inside the head with his fists. Now he runs right into an elbow. And the Warden to the
big right hand.
Side of the head.
There's another one.
Well, that's not going to work because the Warden is just getting some right hands in return, and a headbutt to the mask. Take some of that away. Now it's a big splash in the corner.
Even though that mask keeps his identity hidden from the world that he despises, it actually is a huge advantage as well.
Oh, look at this. Now the Minion outside grabs the leg of Wyatt. Look at him bounce away. And nothing over. Wyatt just throws the Warden.
Frank Wyatt's making a big mistake. He's putting too much emphasis on the Minion outside the ring. He's got to worry about the Warden.
Well, but the Minion has already made his point. He's already inserted himself in the ring. It's 2 against 1, no matter how you slice it.
So it's power in numbers.
Well, there's power in Frank Wyatt.
There's a lot of power in Frank Wyatt. There's more than power, though. We've said it a million times, and we're probably going to say it a million more. More to power than him. He's actually very, very agile, very quick for his size.
And a very good mat wrestler, if he allows himself to be.
Got a lot of technical skill.
And the Warden
The Warden is a risk taker, there isn't any doubt about that, under whatever persona emerges from damaged psyche. He's always been a risk taker, there isn't any doubt about that.
He has indeed, but those risks have paid off. As you can tell, he is right now our reigning and defending UWC Online champion.
See how long that goes. Wyatt trying to, again, fight his way through. But the Warden coming off the ropes with the knee lift. Wyatt goes down. Take the big man down and keep him there. Remember, all he has to do is last till the time limit.
Right now, Frank Wyatt has to beat the Warden. The Warden does not have to beat Frank Wyatt. He's got that weapon in his hand.
For the stick. Now, Underwood needs to get on this. He sees it right there.
Minion is up on the ropes. He's going to jump off. Frank Wyatt was able to get the foot up.
Right into the jaw. And this may be the shift of momentum that Wyatt needs. The crowd getting behind him.
Frank Wyatt's just trying to get to his feet. He's up. He's feeding off the crowd.
And
Out of steam.
Runs him over.
Here comes Wyatt again out of the corner.
Runs him over again.
Bulldozing the Warden.
Now, gonna go up. No, go to the eyes, the Warden.
Really dug his finger in there before raking the eye. Just buying himself a little bit of time. It was a smart move on his part. Frank Wyatt was getting on a head of steam, and you don't want to be in front of that train when it starts rolling.
And the Warden is walking away. Probably the good course of action, although you would like to see the match in the ring. I can't blame him. Wyatt's got the steam, tried to take the steam out of it and just walk away with the title. But Wyatt's going out after him.
Yeah, Wyatt's not going to let him get away.
The ref's giving a count. And he's going to drag him in. Now he said we've seen this before, where they've gone back and brought out somebody we thought it was the Warden, but it wasn't.
Is anybody wondering where the Minion went?
The Minion seems to have disappeared.
I was not paying attention.
I don't know
to that.
if it's just
There's something going on with Frank Wyatt.
That was kind of creepy.
Frank Wyatt trying to get into the ring.
Got a hold of him down there. It's not letting him in, but the referee counts him out.
The Warden picking up the pinfall via counter, or at least that's what I believe is going on here. It looked like something.
It's a count out.
I believe the Minion had a hold of Frank Wyatt's leg.
Something still that.
Still online champion, the Warden.
Frank Wyatt is seething right now.
Well, he should be, but he still can't move his foot. And I believe the Minion has got a hold of it.
I think Frank Wyatt's got a hold of the Minion right now.
Yeah, that's probably not a good thing for the young man. It is a young man. Now he's going to go in head first.
Oh no.
This could be really bad.
Not where the Minion.
Frank Wyatt appears to be very angry.
Yeah, well. Oh no. Whoa!
Oh! Frank Wyatt just planting the Minion with a huge T-bone suplex. Just threw him right over his head. He looks like he broke him in half. Oh, ouch. Then he steps over him.
Minion fall down, go boom.
I don't know if he's going to be able to get up from that. We might need to get some medical attention. Well, the Warden, though, does retain his UWC Online title.
Does he retain his Minion?
I don't know about that, but we've got a lot more still to come later on. We've got a huge main event. We've got Blake Reed taking on Aaron Matthews. Stick around.